Today's show was recorded live at The Refinery, Charleston's hub for creative industry. Go to therefinerychs.com to get event, venue, and contact information. Now on with the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Shrimp City Report. My name's Devin. I'm not joined by DJ today because he had another gig tonight, but we will see him on the next podcast. We have a couple of folks we've been looking to get. After I saw their band at Limapalooza, thought, man, I gotta get them in because I really love local bands, and we are advocates of everything local as far as arts and whatnot. So today we have Anna and Scott. Say hello.
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 Hey, Devin.
Well, Scott, I've been talking to you for a little bit, trying to get something nailed down. And I know it's tough when you have, y'all got 5 people in the band?
Yeah, the band called the Novatones.
Oh, yeah, that is enough.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
Okay,
Got your back.
I know. I assumed everybody knew what I was talking about already. Yeah, so they are the Novatones, and there's 5 of you. I mean, we can talk about what it's like being in a band and all of that, but let's go ahead and hear from Scott first, and then Anna. Tell us what you do and how long you've been doing it.
Well, we've been doing it about 2 years, at least 2 years. What we do is we play a little bit of rock and roll for everybody.
Okay.
We try to keep everybody happy and entertained and rocking in the audience and in the venue that we're at, and basically show them a good time.
What position?
Not
What
that kind of a good time, man.
What instrument do you play?
I'm one of the guitarists.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anna, how about you?
Yeah, I'm the vocalist, and you also do some harmonies.
You know,
background.
I'm stepping up and doing a little bit of harmonies and stuff. Thank you.
And Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the vocalist. I do play a little guitar, but not currently.
Don't be humble.
The 5
You're
of
a good
us.
little guitarist.
I can gig a little bit on the side by myself if it's a real simple, simple ask.
Yeah, well, that's not simple. Doing, gigging on the side, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I know. Well, that I should give myself more credit, but I know so many very, very well accomplished and high level guitar players.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
that cost me $5.
Yeah.
Well, you got a bargain. That was, that's good praise, especially from someone that's such a good singer that I've seen myself.
Totally.
Thank you.
So, Anna, how long you been singing?
Oh man, forever.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Kid, starting
Starting as a kid, I started formal lessons when I was 12.
Oh, really?
I grew up in Mount Pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Atlanta first for my early childhood, and then Mount Pleasant right before Hugo. Moved here in '89.
Okay.
And so I'm a local
Yeah.
and have a lot of family here. So singing was sort of just always my thing. I think it was therapeutic as a child. And I think it was also, I really did love to perform. I loved to kind of make people laugh. I was the third born daughter of 4 girls. So I was kind of the clown, and I would take the risks, and they would sit back and watch and see if I could, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just loved the spotlight.
No, that's cool. And it translates well into performing.
Yeah, it does. I did some theater at downtown, the Charleston Stage Company, into high school a little bit, and then decided theater was not going to be my track.
But I guess it does help you feeling comfortable on stage and not being so intimidated. I know that playing in a band, I suppose, for both of y'all is much like being on a sports team, and you really have some people watching your back and everything. I know it's hard to coordinate that, but I'm sure as an ensemble, it might get a little more comfortable than if you were soloing or something. I mean, how do you feel about that?
No, you got a good point there. We're a band.
Right.
And as a band, we are always watching each other's backs. It's a collaborative effort in everything we do on stage. And it's always, we're watching, even when you don't think we're watching each other, we are. I got all this hair, it's in my face all the time, but I still got one eye on somebody, and I'm still listening very intently just to make sure that what I'm doing's good, what they're doing's good. Do I need to help out with some other place and just, make sure everything goes right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Scott, where are you from?
Good question. A little town called Gloversville in upstate New York, just below the Adirondack Mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, probably about 3,000 people there now.
Okay. How long have you been in the Charleston area?
Charleston, probably 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Before that, I was in Arizona. Before that, I was in Los Angeles. All kinds of places.
So Charleston's changed a little bit in 6 or 7 years, but going back to pre-Hugo, it's changed a heck of a lot. So I guess playing music out back in the day, I remember the 90s well, and the late 80s myself, and there weren't a ton of venues. There weren't a lot of, I guess, restaurants, music halls, whatever. So, it was pretty hard to gig. So Anna, how do y'all go about negotiating those waters now, especially with the clubs? Or Scott, you can speak to it, either one.
Well, I can speak to before. It was the weddings, some high church gigs. Those were available. So it really was sort of, there was a very different vibe musically here. And actually I had my great uncle, who I never met, but he was actually a classical voice instructor way back. And so in the 70s, 80s. And so there was this sort of classical orb over the city.
Yeah.
And so that was a little bit, I dabbled in that in the beginning, but the scene now. Yeah.
No, I can only speak for myself, which is probably 5 or 6 years ago when I first got into town. I started off by just hitting up, there's a local blues jam, low country blues, great place to go.
Yeah.
They used to be at Smokies. Now they kind of
I remember when it was the Smokies. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And, I just went down there. I didn't have a gig, but I went, sat in and played, had a great time. Then I hooked up with a band called Hollow Point and played with them for about a year. And then I hooked up with another band. And then all of a sudden, the Novatones happened. And it was just amazing at that point.
So y'all made the Novatones 2 years ago, right? You've been kicking around about that long?
Yeah.
So you've already established yourself pretty well. I looked at your schedule for the rest of the year. Yeah. You're pretty packed up. I mean, what's it like doing the booking? So I'm going to go ahead and note that they are, and this is not disparaging, they're a cover band. So I'm sure that, I guess it has its benefits because I think you guys are able to book way in advance, right? So you said the Windjammer will get y'all in on a regular basis.
Yeah. We're at the Windjammer this Friday.
That's right.
August 22nd. We're also there again next month on the 19th of September.
We have a few regular Rivertown and Rivertown Pub.
Rivertown Public House. Yeah. My Father's Mustache. We used to play Roost a lot. Gosh, we're at
Montreux.
Montreux. We're going back to Montreux again. Love to be here at the Refinery. That's an amazing place. It's a lot like Savage Craft that we used to play, and also the Hangout in Myrtle Beach. So we get around quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we're booked, but we do have available dates. You just got to call us and let us know.
So I guess the website's the best way to get in touch with you, or
the website's fine. Facebook is fantastic too.
Okay, so social media is good.
Social
to get
media,
in touch.
Facebook is / the Novatones Band. Not the Novatones, the Novatones Band. You can also get us on the Novatones on Instagram.
Okay, so who does most of the booking?
I was going to say, Scott's not going to let you know that he does everything. He does the booking and the marketing. Well,
we all have our jobs.
We can, he doesn't, you don't claim it as only yours, but you have spearheaded that from the very beginning, and it's been amazing. If we hear of something on our own, if Josh hears something, he'll run it by us. Hey guys, you want me to ask about this place? And
Josh is our drummer.
Josh is our drummer. I was going to say, do we want to tell?
I do a lot of the booking. I do like 90% of the social media. Our other guitar player, Dan, is our sound engineer and guitarist, Phenom. He guarantees a great sound no matter where we go, no matter what we play, because we bring our own lights, we bring our own sound. Really? Everything we need is there on stage. If a bar has a PA already there, we can hook into it and provide our own in-ear monitoring. But if they don't, we have everything else you need.
That is, okay, so that's a great package to sell any place. Yeah. Because they don't have to worry about that. And I've, played music for a while and, going into a lot of places that were ill-equipped sometimes with the PA and whatnot. So, and you also have your sound dialed in. you
Yeah,
know?
we do, and we store it for each venue.
Oh, man, that's fantastic.
It is.
I love all this.
So we guarantee our sound every place we play.
We do.
We get better each time we play there because we make adjustments.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell me about the rest of the band.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go completely in through and
So
let's
you were
plug
mentioning
them.
Dan, and I
Right.
had brought up Josh. Josh Beasley is our drummer.
Okay.
He's amazing.
You know what? I want to say something.
Yeah.
Josh is the most humble person
Oh, yeah.
I've ever met behind the drums.
Oh, really?
He will say
Yeah.
he does not even deserve to be behind a drum kit,
Yeah.
but he is one of the best drummers that I've seen in the Charleston area.
Oh, right on.
And
right on.
he covers, not just we do a big range of music. We do heavy stuff, we do poppy stuff, we
Mhm.
do R&B stuff
Mm-hmm.
from the 1960s to today, and he handles it all. So,
he's
next time
willing.
anybody out there sees Josh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
tell him, dude, you more than deserve to be behind
right.
that kit.
That's right.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Josh, he's got a special place in my heart, as does JB.
Uh-huh.
Also, Josh, last name Butler, but we just call him JB.
Okay.
He's our bass player.
Mhm.
He's the youngest member of the band.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to, and
Yeah.
I just feel kind of like,
Yeah.
I feel like a mother hen to both of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Their temperaments are both
Yeah.
so easy. And,
Good.
I think that's something that sets us apart, is we really do have mutual respect
Mhm.
and honor for each other. We care for one another and we root for each other. Collaboration has made us better musicians.
Mhm.
And we give each other grace. If there's a real sloppy mess up or something, I am really well known for cutting off.
Uh-huh.
Ow,
cutting
my toe.
cutting off a guitar solo somewhere. Listen, our repertoire is gigantic.
It's
So there's
deep.
sometimes that I'm like, I can't remember what we do here. but they'll give me grace.
Mhm.
And I know, but I also commit to doing better, hopefully, the next time.
Hey, everyone. We really want to encourage you to visit the refinery in Charleston, South Carolina. The refinery is a beautiful mixed-use facility that's home to upscale office space, 2 restaurants, the Limbo Lounge, and an amphitheater that hosts national, regional, and local acts year-round. We cannot recommend it enough. Go to therefinerychs.com to get event and venue information. You can also go to the site to learn how you can even book the spaces you want for your own event. So go check them out, and thanks. The repertoire, just all of the songs that you have to learn and remember.
Right?
Do you have set lists that you are pretty much, when we play this club, this is what we're playing? Or do you improvise during the show? How hard is the set list?
We take a look at the club we're going to be in
Mhm.
and the people we know they're going to be there, and we tailor it for that.
Okay.
For instance, we're going to the Windjammer. And if the Windjammer at the neutral stage is a Jimmy Buffett tribute band.
Okay.
So we take a look at that and we say, okay, what songs are we going to play that are going to most connect with that audience? Because
Yeah.
they're playing before we are.
Yeah.
And they're the Folly Pirates over 40 is
Yeah, I
the name
know
of their
that.
band.
Yep.
You know those guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't personally know them. But
Oh,
I have a T-shirt by them.
Oh, cool.
And I've seen them.
yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it because I'm a parrot head in a certain
Yeah.
way. And
They're
so
fantastic. At
are they
that
good?
Buffett stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. I'm looking forward to that Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. You folks out there, get to the Windjammer, see those guys, stop by, see us too. But we tailor our songs from our set list to fit best with
Mhm.
whatever act we happen to be playing with or whatever bar we know we're going to be in. Some bars have a lot of older folks, so we play classic rock. Some
Right.
bars have a lot of younger folks, so we'll lean on the 90s,
That must
Aughts,
be
2000s.
maddening. I can't think. It just of playing music myself, but only playing one genre.
Yeah.
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 I just can't imagine bouncing from one to the other, especially. Well, all of you, and then you're singing. I mean, there's so much variety in that. You have to be very trained, and hopefully, no one says, "Hey, wait, let's add this at the last second," right?
Oh, we don't do that, do
Yeah.
it? No.
What I feel like we've honed those skills. I think we have improved really broadly in agreeing on a set list, even the process of how we come up with a set list.
Yeah.
We're all generally agreeable
Uh-huh.
to a set list. And then we also know if there's if there's some question of, we're not exactly sure this demographic tonight, we will read the room. I think it's really, we've grown in our observation skills, and it actually keeps us really engaged with the audience. We're never just jukeboxing.
Right.
Boxing and just, powering through. We are watching, and we are really kind of customizing our set
even
lists.
when we play a cover song, we're not a jukebox, like you just said. We don't try to play the song the way you hear it on the radio, although we'll do the signature parts, the things you expect to hear. We got you covered. But we do bring ourselves into the song and try to make it alive. Make
creative.
It creative. Be creative. Because I don't think I could be in a cover band if I wasn't allowed that little bit of, I don't know what you call it. What would you call it?
Like, just space to try,
to explore,
just to give it nuance as and bring our own musicianship to these structured, classic, beloved songs that are either really moody or really fun or really crazy. But we get to bring ourselves to these songs.
Yeah, give them the respect they deserve as classic songs, and also build on them and bring yourself into it and make it maybe a little bit more than it started out to be when we started playing it.
Yeah, I mean, that flourish or exploring it like that, it's not only interesting to the fans, it's probably interesting to you.
Yeah.
Even though it might be a minute or minuscule change within it, sometimes it sticks, right?
Yeah. I've been playing a song called Crazy for, a year and a half now?
I guess so.
And I do the solo, and I improv the solo, and I have not gotten it to where I wanted it to be for a year and a half until last, and where were we at, Mustache? Saturday, Friday?
Yeah.
And I think I finally played it the way I thought I should play it as a musician myself. And it's recorded.
Yeah. Well, and there were a lot of kind of breakthrough golden moments like that at that gig. And you can never really, those are unexpected. Sometimes it's just the vibe of all of us together. Yeah. I don't know, the energy on stage. No.
We're totally live. We're in the moment. We're playing the songs. And although you've heard the songs and we didn't write the song, we're bringing ourselves to it and playing it live. And it's going to change. Yeah. It's not going to be the same this time as it was last time as it will be the next time.
That's right.
It's going to live.
And I kind of think that it's one of our distinctives that we sort of have this fusion where we do so many different styles of rock. Classic country, not that much country, but classic folk, a little bit heavier, whatever, that we can, there is some fusion that we can kind of bring to whatever our set list holds.
I mean, that's kind of interesting to me, the variety, because if you're playing Alice in Chains and you got a heavy foot at the drummer going into, I don't know, something a little more laid back, or, some country crossover.
To What's Up by Four Non Blondes.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Who are coming back this year and touring. And Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
No,
And you know what?
Idea.
You know what about them? It's really weird. They're still not blonde.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny.
They're telling the truth.
They were telling the truth. Yeah.
You could make a good gray hair joke with that one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to do that since they're my age.
I think we've all grayed a little, quite a bit more in the past 2 years.
Course.
I know I have.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Like, I will say, when I first saw y'all and I started, I think you played A Sweet Child of Mine, and you started the first few notes. I told my wife, I'm like, I want to see how they, I want to see if they nailed the singing and everything on this. And I am by far not a music critic or anything, but I was like, that's going to be a challenge.
You're like, probably not.
Yeah. No, I was like, wow, I was so pleasantly surprised,
Awesome.
Well, you can't do it and try to be Guns N' Roses.
Right.
Because Guns N' Roses is already there. You can't be them. You can bring yourself to it and pay tribute to the music and the performances that they did. And just try to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say?
Try to make it really good.
Try to make it really good.
Yeah. There's nothing like good music and there's nothing like good live music. And I mean, to each his own. And I know there are times when we don't sound great, but, I think that's also what drives us is just really giving people, bringing beauty and joy and like structure and just this whole experience of, even though it may be Alice in Chains, which,
we do. Well, okay. On that genre, we do.
Well, we do.
Blanked out. It was the last song we did.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying y'all are able to go from one style to another just kind
Yeah.
of without any hangover from the
Yeah.
previous song. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty rad.
You
Yeah.
got to serve
Thank
the
you.
song. Got to serve the song. No
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
you can't make it something different, but if you're going to make it something different, you got to really make it something different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not something you can just kind of fudge a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, and you've already said that y'all are cool with someone bringing a new song idea into it. Okay. Are there any songs that anybody in the band is like, we got to play it every week? This is, we have to.
I'm sure we all have our personal
I'm
favorites.
sure you do.
You do. Bobby McGee for you.
Yeah.
And Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Janice and Amy Winehouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are.
So now I got to look at my set
I
list
know.
because I don't know any of the songs we play unless they're on a list.
Oh my gosh. That's
So
okay.
you guys talk amongst yourselves while
Yeah.
I figure this out.
Yeah.
So being a singer is a big responsibility.
It
You have
is.
no problem with folks watching or anything.
Right.
Do you ever get any kind of like unruly concert goers or that might be a little mouthy or sexist or anything? How do you deal with
Oh.
that kind of stuff?
I don't think we've encountered sexist.
Okay, so just drunk people or
yeah,
something.
nobody's
Okay.
been angry.
Okay,
at us.
perfect.
We've seen some fights.
Oh, yeah. We've seen fights. That
Um,
happens.
Oh, background
And we
music to
see-
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get like the occasional, request that, they don't take no for an answer, or they want to, or they want to come up and sing with
Oh,
us.
no, we don't
and
do that.
so we've sort of had some like policy and procedure, like
Yeah,
just
so-
have some talks.
I
where we can
had one guy come up to me. He was really drunk. It was the end of the night. The shows were over. We're kind of packing up. We're kind of standing around. And this guy comes up to me and I feel his arms on my shoulders. He's like trying to turn my body
Mm-mm.
to face. And there's
Okay.
this woman at the bar.
Yeah.
Who is scantily clad and an attractive woman. He's trying to turn me. He's like, dude, look. And I'm like, dude, first of all, take your hands off of me. Second of all, my wife is right here and I'm here with her. Why would I look?
Yeah.
So there are some kinds of, things you need to avoid.
Yeah, that's how it is with
Yeah.
bars and
We
whatnot.
take it in
Yeah.
stride. We do. Yeah.
But y'all play at reputable places too.
Oh, totally.
That's the other thing is that's grown as well. I mean, I think that one of our challenges has been to get better and better and to climb higher as far as where we're playing.
Mhm.
So we don't encounter it as much as we did, I guess, probably the first year.
Yeah.
There was a lot and people would, they were unpredictable, but that's part of it and we learn how to handle it.
Well, I like y'all's attitude because, a cover band or a party band or whatever you want to call it, it is to, make people happy, to
Entertain.
have a good time, entertain and everything. It's not, you don't have a political message or you have something or there's just, one specific type. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How long can your sets go? Or how many sets can you do?
Depends on the place. Our
Comfortably.
standard is 3 sets.
With
3
2
hours
breaks.
of music, 3 sets, 2 breaks.
But we
Some
have
places.
Holy cannoli.
we have done a complete 3-hour set before with 0 breaks.
Yeah.
And
Windjammer on Friday
Windjammer.
will be a full 3 hours solid of music.
Golly,
Yeah.
how in the
Yep.
hell?
I think
Well, go ahead.
No, I think it pushes us to our limits. I sometimes think like maybe we just need one little break. But we're learning. We're taking every gig and we're all learners and we all have growth mindset. So I hydrate differently
Uh-huh.
and I warm up differently my vocals when there's going to be a straight
Okay,
3
yeah.
hours. And
Yeah.
so because I've got to sing a little differently than
Yeah, I'll bet.
a
You can't just let it all go in the first hour.
right.
And then after the second hour, I guess if
Well-
you took a break, you might never come back.
That first hour is important, depending on where you play.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have the energy out there from the start. You don't ramp into it. Yeah, you start at the top of the ramp
Yeah.
and you try to stay there as long as you can. And maybe towards the end of the night, you
Right.
kind of ramp down as the audience is getting tired too.
Right.
But at the end of it, you still want to hit them really hard.
Okay. So I guess that takes that's a challenge to read the room. And, you have a responsibility, I guess, to keep the folks around at the
Yeah, we
Windjammer
do.
this
That's
weekend.
the
Yeah. I mean,
That's what they're paying
we
us
would
for.
we
Yeah.
would love to play the beach stage, the neutral stage on the Windjammer.
Yeah.
We're not
Uh-huh.
there yet, but we're striving towards that. We've seen other bands in our peer group
Yeah.
make it there. We're pushing for that. But in the meantime, we're on the inside stage. We play after the main act, the regional act they pull in.
Okay.
And our job, is to keep those people there from that.
From their exit.
From their exit. Because you're going to watch them. They're going to come in from the beach. They're going to travel right across that stage, and they can continue out that door if you let them.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then you've got an audience the rest of the night. And that's what we've been able to successfully do every time we played the Windjammer. I was actually talking to them last night, and they said, we love you guys. We're happy. Because every time you play, the audience doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They stay right with you. And I said, man, I'm glad we can do that job for you.
Yeah. We may lose a few, but it's exhilarating. It really is exhilarating for us and the energy on stage for us to see that they're digging it,
I've never seen one person leave.
It's not true. It's because it's dark by the doors.
It's because your hair is all in your face.
We don't expect...
My hair's in my face.
Well, and we don't take that as a loss, really, at all. I mean, we get it. They're people, and they're, all ages and whatever. But we just... It has been really exhilarating to see how many people do stick around.
Yeah.
It is. Well, it's a testament, if you can get that percentage. And plus, I mean, it's a testament that you're playing at the Windjammer. That's such a famous place in Charleston.
Yeah. Yeah. We're honored. We're honored to be on that stage.
So you have that coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else coming up soon that's notable? I know on your schedule you have My Father's Mustache on there a couple of times.
Yeah, we're there every month.
Okay.
And we're at the Select downtown. We're doing our acoustic gigs.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So who does the acoustic?
Well, I mean, it depends. A lot of times Anna and I and Josh, the drummer, will play it.
Yeah.
A lot of times Dan will come in and he'll play it too. So we'll have 2 acoustic guitars, vocalist and Josh on a small kit.
Yeah.
Or sometimes a cajon.
Yep.
And that's a lot of fun because we can do a lot of things that we wouldn't do with the full band. And we can branch out and change things up a bit. Like we do one song, X's and O's. You probably know of it. And in the full band, it's rocking.
Yeah.
But in the acoustic band, we bring it down in the verses. So it's more like a...
It's more like a groove. We're able to
thing.
Kind of bring some grooves.
Yeah.
I play the shaker usually with that, and some, it's honestly it's a little more restful for me.
I'm sure.
I think this was my idea, or maybe it was Scott's idea after he's like,
we stumbled into it.
We did kind of. You're like, yeah, because I'm like, I just think some of these songs would be really cool with playing. We do play a little bit more modern. Top 40 and put it to like a little bit of a folk or some funk.
Yeah,
so
like Cage the
Blinding
Elephant
Lights,
and some other things.
Yeah. Some The Weekend,
Black
we
Keys,
covered.
Weekend. Yeah.
Well, that music is suitable for that.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a good idea that you've diversified yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you. We play Tattooed Moose as
I was
well.
Gonna say,
That's
we
right.
got that coming up.
Yeah, it's right around my house.
Yeah. Same.
So,
my house too.
Yeah.
But it's a real quick.
Yeah, you guys are Park
over.
Circle people.
Yeah.
We are Park Circle.
Indeed.
For 8.5 years. For
I've
me.
been there since 2009.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Goodness.
Yeah.
But we've got, what do we else coming up? We've got the Montreux coming up.
Okay.
Somerville.
On October 4th. We've got a real fun thing, the Palmetto Park Jam.
Yeah.
We're actually opening up for a whole afternoon of music. And there's an Allman Brothers cover band.
Okay, great.
Tribute band, I should say. Not a cover band. They're a tribute band.
Yeah.
So we're
That's
doing
in
a set
October.
before them. Yeah.
October 12th.
Yeah, October 12th. And like we're saying, the Moose on September 27th. Rivertown Public House on September 26th. Mustache on the 20th. And these go on and on.
Yeah. Well, and they've really become, I think that we're pretty grounded this year, with what we have done and what we see ahead. We've sort of we've found our venues that we really enjoy, and it's become, we kind of have a little fan base, I guess.
Yeah.
At these different places. So they're, we're seeing repeat attendees, and that's been really fun.
Yeah, clubs like If You Can Draw, so that's very helpful. So that's cool. So you're busy, and
there's always 2026.
Oh yeah,
and new venues there, which we'll be searching for.
Scott's really good at looking ahead, and we have several places in mind and some connections, and it's fun to be in the local industry, honestly.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely put all your social media on the website. We have show notes in it that we will have and photos, and we'll link some videos, and we'll get that up so we can help get some people out Friday night.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank Anna and Scott for coming by. Say hello to the rest of the band for us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is only the second thing we've done like this.
Oh, right on.
Ever. And we're so glad to be here.
Oh, yeah. We're glad to have you. We've been talking for a little bit to get you on. So I'm glad we got it. And so for the Shrimp City Report, we are out for the week, but we'll see you down the road. God bless.